Hello everyone, it's Linda Hayes and I want to talk today about activities in San Pedro, Belize. If you are not a scuba diver or a fisherman, is this a place that you could feel at home? And I am definitely one of those people that didn't plan to live on an island. I wanted a place warm to escape from Canada in the winter time. I decided to invest in San Pedro because I knew it was great from an investment standpoint. But when I went there to start all my build of my house and things like that, what I really discovered was the great people in the community. So you can see from our Christmas picture last year that we have a great group of friends. It's really easy to meet people and everyone's very welcoming. So that's one of the first things I wanted to talk about. So if you've planned a trip to San Pedro, you probably did so because you know we're near the second largest barrier reef in the world. So there's plenty of videos showing the great snorkeling, scuba diving, and fishing. But there's lots of other things we do as well. So one thing is that it is known as a party place, and there is a stretch of the beach called Boca del Rio, which is a great place if you want to do some bar hopping. So there's the start of it is Palapa Bar, at the very end is Wyo's, and there's a ton of other great places in between. But I'm going to talk about other activities besides the water activities and the kind of party vibe that is often seen. So first, let's talk about fitness if you're into that. So there is a lot of activities I'm going to mention at Grand Bayman, which has a picture at the top there. So first of all, they have aqua aerobics. They also have tennis courts and there's pickleball there as well. And then for pickleball, you can also play that at Matarock. So that's actually where I took some pickleball lessons initially. And then as for gyms, there's three different ones where I know people go to, and there may be even more, but one is Train Station, which is downtown. There's also Belize Fitness by the airport, and then Grand Bayman also does have a membership you can buy to go to their gym, and you can also pay to use their pool, which is a really nice one. And so I have a picture at the bottom there of the Belize Fitness gym. And if you like yoga, there are some locations for that as well. So Shannon has it at three different locations. So she does it at someplace south, at Stella's and at Mangata Villas. And I have her website there so you can reach out if you're interested in what she's doing on different days. And then we also have a resort and sort of an eco resort called Akbol, which also has yoga classes. So right now, because it's slow season, they have less classes than normal, but you can see they have Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 9 a.m. and Sunday at 10 a.m. So lots of options for yoga as well. Now let's talk about some other activities. So if you like cribbage, there's at least 2 different days of the week at different locations. Pool tables, there's a ton of those around as well, and usually there's no charge for use, so that's a little different than what we have in North America. And if you like karaoke, you can do that almost every night at the week at different locations. If you like bingo, they have that Wednesday nights at Naughty Crab. They also have a Mexican bingo game that they play Tuesdays at Toast, which I put a little picture of there. And then there is a dice game at Toast on Sundays as well. And so there's lots of different types of things they do at lots of the local bars. And I've only put a selection here of ones I know about, but there's certainly a lot more. And as you just go to the different bars, they usually have a sign, which I'm going to show you a couple of those next. So if you like to play Euchre, which is a card game, it's kind of one of those trick-taking games, that is on Wednesdays at Doghouse at 1 p.m. And I actually learned how to play Euchre on the island, and that is a kind of a tournament style where you match with different partners and you can win money, and that's a fun thing that I did last week, and I actually tied for second place, so that was kind of great. They also have darts at Doghouse as well, and I actually put a picture of the schedule at the bar when I was there last week, talking about what they do different days. And most bars have signs like this. I have the one from Doghouse. I also have the one that was at Wyo's when we were there one night. And obviously activities every week are going to be different. But if you just go to some of the more popular bars around, they will show you what's going on different days of the week. Now, if you like trivia, they actually have at various locations, including Toast, Truck Stop, and Naughty Crab. And so those are some of the bars that have a lot of different activities. So another thing I wanted to mention is that many activities and events are advertised through Facebook, which people use all the time in Belize. So one example of that is the Turkey Trot, which I have a picture from last year, and I'm looking forward to doing that again this upcoming November. Another thing we do is we walk dogs as a group at the Humane Society, and that's Saturday mornings at 8 a.m. But you can actually go there any day of the week on your own if you'd like to walk dogs or play with the many kittens that are at the facility. And there's also many groups where you can ask questions on Facebook and see upcoming activities. So one is called Ambergris Key Expats. So that one you'll see there. And we also have a group called Solo Women in Belize where we have meetups, and when different women are coming into town and want to meet other people, a lot of times they'll set up a boat trip or something that's posted on that site as well. So I put an example of a couple upcoming events that I just found in the events page, Halloween Spooktacular at Wyo's, and then a Dance for Kindness that's happening. So you'll see lots of this type of stuff on Facebook when you're coming and looking for activities. So I hope this video has given you some information on things you can do in San Pedro. And also, I just spent another week in Placencia visiting, and there's a ton of activities as well, including a bowling alley where there's also poker games and pool tournaments. And we did play pickleball while we were there as well. So if you have questions about activities that you're interested in, so I can find some for you, certainly just reach out, and I hope to see you soon in Belize.